Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again. And this time we're going to be visiting an eBay seller, but not your usual eBay seller. This one's from Thailand, and this is his 1.1 gram Thailand Paydirt. The seller's Brez 50, and I'm so excited to be panning this out. It's not much material, only a couple ounces, but it is guaranteed 1.1 gram of Thailand gold. And I'm really excited to go through this. So we're gonna go classify it down, pan it out, and see if we can't get some of this Thailand gold. But first, here's the seller's description. As you saw, not a very detailed description. It pretty much doesn't say anything in there other than the fact that this is 2 ounces of Thailand Paydirt. The rest of it is pretty much salesman's talk because you cannot really trace this to any certain mine. I can tell you it did ship from Thailand, and that's about it. So let's weigh it up. It does say it's 2 ounces. I am going to take it out of the outer wrapper because it is double bagged. 2.3 ounces, and it does come with the little thing to put your gold in afterwards. So let's open this up, take a look at it. Not a lot of material here. So it's definitely red clayish. Let's check it for any magnetite. I don't think it'll probably have any in here. Yeah, not really anything in there. I think the clay in this is going to be the most difficult thing to go through. Well, that was pretty easy. That is one good thing about small bags of Paydirt. They're super easy to classify down. I will say it is in pretty equal amounts. Pretty much everything is about the same, maybe a little bit more in the plus 40, but I'm not going to complain. Again, this bag is guaranteed 1.1 grams of gold. So let's get some water, pan this out, and see if we can't find that 1.1 gram. So have my water, have my pan, have all of my red Paydirt here, and I also have one of those little vials because I realized it has gold in it. And I'm really not sure why there is gold in this. It's definitely not a gram of gold in there, so I don't know if this is just a bonus. I don't know. Let's just listen to some music, pan out all of this red Paydirt, and see what kind of gold we can find. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was some pretty nasty paydirt to go through, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. First, let me show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, nothing. Big old goose egg, didn't find any gold. In the minus 10, plus 20, even more gold. A nice little pile, close to 20 little pieces in there, so really happy with that. And then in the minus 20, plus 40, even more gold. A really nice pile there, probably 60 to 100 pieces in there, a really nice pile. And lastly, in the minus 40, even more gold. A really nice pile of flour gold there. Really, really nice. And one thing I will say, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I will take a picture and add it in here. But this is some crystallized gold. It is very similar to Australian gold. So I really enjoy it. So I'll definitely have to save this on the side and not mix it in with my regular gold. But let's weigh it up. Plus 10. Or minus 10 plus 20, plus 10 was 0. 0.510 grams. Minus 20 plus 40. 0.4 grams. And lastly, minus 40. This will definitely budge the scale. .180. So let's just add everything up. Now I was guaranteed 1.1 gram. 1.095. So it didn't hit the 1.1, but I'm okay with that because a variant of 0.005 happens either from my scale or the seller's scale, and I'm okay with that. So 1.095. So now let's talk about paydirt difficulty. Now this stuff is a nightmare. It is nothing but clay and gold. So it is extremely cloudy material and it had a lot of flour gold. So for a beginner panner, I'm going to give this a hard. For an advanced panner, I'm also going to give it a hard. While for an expert panner, this would be medium. And this is only 2 ounces. So imagine if this was a full pound of material, how hard this would be to go through. And now let's just get to the ROI and the review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, but before we get to that, I did make a mistake earlier. While I did get 1.095 grams of gold out of the paydirt, I totally forgot about the gold in the coin capsule. So I did weigh that up, and it was 0.060, which gives me a grand total of 1.155 grams. So over the 1.1 gram, they guaranteed. Why they put that little bit on the side, maybe in case somebody misses a little something, they still get the 1.1. I don't know, but I got 1.155 grams. So now let's get to the review. This again was from Breeze-50, an eBay seller. It was his 2-ounce red ground bag. It was guaranteed 1.1 gram of gold. Its cost was 88 euros or $104.60 in USD. Its shipping cost was 1 euro or $1.19 USD, with a total cost of 89 euros or $105.79 in USD. Now the gold I recovered, as I said, right here in both little piles, 1.155 grams. Now the gold spot on the day that this was received was $57.16. In the end, though, I ended up with $66.02 worth of gold, making my ROI 62.40%, or on my scale, a 6.2. Now, for fun factor, I'm actually going to bump this up a lot, up to a 7.2, just because I think the gold is so unique here, and it is something I've never panned out, and it is definitely not Alaskan gold or Arizona gold that you typically see in most paydirts. This is really unique gold, which makes it a really fun thing to pan out. For paydirt description, sadly, he's only getting a 4 because I don't like his description. It doesn't give very much information, and in fact, part of his description, he says you will find no fine gold, only pickers and nugs. And there was a lot of fine gold in this bag, so it's one of those eBay things. This could all be nuggets. I don't know, but I did not like his description, so he's only getting a 4. For quantity and packaging, he's getting a 9.5. It was over the 2-ounce stated, and it came double bagged in coffee bags. So really good packaging there, 9.5. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 9. 10 for customer service because he was really quick to reply when I asked him about this tracking number. And a couple other times I did have to email him about questions on the paydirt, and he always responded quickly. The shipping, he's only getting an 8.4 because he did put in the wrong zip code, but that is a mistake anyone can make. So customer service and shipping, he's getting a 9. So total score right here for Breeze 50, the eBay seller, his 2-ounce red ground bag is a 7.2. While it's not a great score, a 7.2 is not a bad score. It's really hurt by the fact that this is an international sale. And he did have to pay a lot for shipping. While he might not have charged it, he did have to pay a decent bit for shipping. Even a 2-ounce bag is fairly expensive to ship to the United States from other countries. But I really, really enjoyed this paydirt. As much as I dislike panning out clay, the gold in this made it well worth it. So if you really like panning out something unique, this is definitely one you could pick up. Now all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold-plated dime. So let's just flash up the score right here. Now for today's 24 karat gold-plated dime winner, just this, none of the other stuff. It's going to Scott and Jennifer Foster. So y'all get to fight over who gets this, but email me so I can send it off to y'all. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.